Hey y'all, Sam the Midwest Handyman. Today we are going to start some pepper seeds. So I did a quick video on it, but I went ahead and mixed my seed starting mix and some potting soil about 50-50 because for me it wasn't retaining enough moisture. So today I'm going to start some California Wonders, Carnival Blend, Anaheim Chili, what's left of my habaneros from last year. How do you say that? Cubanelle. Some early jalapenos and some chili poblanos. I did harvest a whole ton of seeds from last year. So I'm going to do, sorry, I stepped away. I'm going to do a different video testing all the seeds that I attempted to harvest. I did plant almost a whole packet of these last year. I never got those ones. So keep in mind, as I was told, you don't always get what's in the picture. It's a stock photo. But it says Anaheim, Hungarian wax, long slim red cayenne, jalapeno, and ancho. But I'm going to tell you, there were shishito peppers in here and bird's eye chili. So I did end up, this is more of a mix than it says on the packet. I should do a short video on that, actually. Some new ones I got this year as well. Big Jim chili. Peppercini. I don't know if that's popular all over, but on the south side where I live, in the Italian restaurants, we have those on their salads. So we're going to test those out as well. And yeah, thank myself for the inspiration. I will do a little video talking about this because I really had to hit the Google images on peppers, and it was there are so many variants of every kinds of these peppers out in the world. It was really hard to figure out which one was which. So that's just my tip. Like, if you're gonna plant your own garden and you're into the hot peppers, you're into making salsa, like, I would grab one of these bad boys. So also, quick inflation rant. I buy seeds every year. Okay, I have, you know what I should do? I should get out a pack and test my theory here. Unless these just didn't come with a lot because they were a specialty black cherry, I noticed the prices on the seeds stayed the same this year, but the amount of seeds in the packet, I was like, man, like, where's all the seeds? So I know I had gone over some of the prepper kits, and, you know, the one I wasn't knocking the product, but I was knocking that it wasn't going to feed your whole family. In comparison, yeah, it really wasn't so bad. And then these cheaper ones, they actually come with more than I actually honestly switched out a couple of my packets, like the parsley. I put back the Burpee, no offense to Burpee, but I put it back and I switched out for the cheaper brand because it had like twice as many seeds in it. So, you guys know I'm a bargain gal. So, all right, we'll see you in a little bit. Also, sorry, working on the video presentation here, guys. I did go ahead and sprayed my alcohol sanitizer on my tray from last year. You could rinse them with water. My kitchen sink's a little jacked up this week, so I didn't want to go out to the slop sink or go down to the basement slop sink, so I'm just opting to spray mine with my very strong alcohol water mix. I went ahead and labeled my trays across, so that way I can go ahead and write them down in my book. And you don't have to do that, but I'm going to plant so many that I need to be able to keep track because I'm actually going to be pulling them out, re-putting them in larger things, and then selling them. So I want to make sure that people get what they think they're getting. Actually, last year I got some peppers that were very much not what they said they were. Yeah, I don't know if we ever even identified what the heck those were. They were super hot. According to my friends, I throw them under the bus and make them eat my peppers. So, yep, All right, thanks, guys. Gonna want to go ahead and preheat that oven to 350. I'm just kidding. I told you this wasn't a cooking channel. We're gonna cover this bad boy, put it on the seed heat mat, and we'll be back in a few days to see when they finally pop open, and then we will pull the tray and go ahead and kick our grow light on. Day 6, and we have 4 peppercini sprouted. Now, I haven't really been running the light. I just popped it on, honestly, for this video. I may leave it on for a couple hours just for those little guys, but just for clarity. And we'll stop back and see what else we get. We are on day 8. I see we now have 6 pepperoncinis, 1 Big Jim chili, 1 sweet pepper, and I had to re-record because I missed. We've got 1 habanero popping out. Day number 9. I've got 6 pepperoncini. Let's see, 7 Big Jim chilies. Hot poblano. Day number 10. We have so many that popped up yesterday. I think the Cubanelles popped out. It looks like I got a couple sweet peppers. The Anaheims, we've got, I see 1 popped out yesterday. And we finally have some of the early jalapenos popping. What else? I'm looking at my note card on the floor. It looks like none of the carnival peppers or green peppers. I'm not going to cry about the carnival peppers. I don't know that I've ever successfully sprouted any out of that pack. So it may be bunk seeds or old seeds. And the last 2, 15 and 16, those were actually an attempted harvest out of a green pepper from the store. I actually heard mixed reviews on whether that would sprout or not because they said green ones aren't fully matured. But it was like the biggest green pepper I'd ever seen, so it was worth a try. That's it, and we will see you on day 12. Day number 12, guys. You know what? Those looks like those last 2 rows. I've got a couple sprouts. The green peppers from the store. The carnival peppers finally sprouted. And we've got sprouts all across the board. So, very good. I'm going to leave it on the heat mat for probably 1 more day. And I will leave the lid on for 1 more day. And hopefully we'll get some more sprouts on this end, but then I'm going to go ahead and pull it and I'm going to take it off the heat mat. So that way, we don't have any catastrophes, and then I will get a little oscillating fan and I will set it a few feet away on low, maybe probably indirectly at first, and, we'll get some airflow. Day 13, sprouts across the board. We're at about 75% germination rate. That's pretty exciting for me. Day 14, guys. We're at about a 90% sprout rate. I think a couple in the middle got angry. I'm not sure what's going on with them. I'm not going to cry about it. The peppers from the seeds the seeds from the pepper at the green store. You guys, are you kidding me? The green pepper seeds I harvested from the one I bought at the store have sprouted. The internet was mixed reviews on whether that would happen or not. So, booyah. Anywho, I know I said I was going to take the lid off already, but since I had those last couple, I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning, and then officially the lid and the heat mat will come off. So, best of luck. Day 15, y'all. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting greedy with it. I probably should pull this lid, but I've got just like a few more non-sprouters. So I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I know I keep saying it. And then I'm going to pull the lid and the heat mat. I'm going to go ahead and splice all these videos together and put out a big video. And then I will see you guys in part 2 when we start getting our second leaves and moving up to our grow light. All right, day 16. We have unplugged the heat mat, taken the lid off. These are sitting at 27 inches from the light. For my light, it says the seedling stage is 24 to 36. When I see that we're starting to get our third leaf, I will move them up a shelf to the vegetative state, which is 18 to 24 inches. It looks like mine will be sitting around 16, 17 inches. So I'll be just on the flowering side of my light. My light says 8 to 12 inches is, well, it looks like there's a variance there. So 8 to 12 inches is for the flower fruiting stage. So we'll see what happens. If you notice that your leaves are curling away, they may be curling this way. If they're starting to curl away from your light, not like this one just opened, but you want to either back them off from the light or reduce your lighting hours. That's actually a defense mechanism. You may eventually fry them. It just means they're getting too much light. So that's my tip. I have had that happen to me before. I am running LED lights. Please do your research on your own lights as well. Like, they did come with a basic sheet, which I was reading. I have it sticky noted, a note on my fridge. But you may follow, other people just like you're following me. Well, if our lights are different, you're going to get horrible advice. I ended up burning my plants because on the plant page, everyone was using, the old school lights, and these are the new technology, LED grow lights. I haven't had any problems with them. They work great so far. Again, I have the full spectrum lights. Here's the extra one I need to hang up in the next room. I'm just waiting for it to be a little warmer. They do also make these that are just red and blue. The one I had like circles, and they were like concave, like little cones. Same size, same thing. It was only the red and blue. Also worked great. I just upgraded to those are red, blue, white, orange, I believe. That's it. That's all I've got, guys. I am going to officially loop all these together, and I will be back when we are starting to get some of our third leaf. It looks like all but a couple sprouted in the middle there, but I went ahead, and I don't need to be greedy. I didn't want to end up killing the whole tray, but it looks like I did get I think a couple more overnight. I see a couple little tiny ones in there. So awesome. We're going to start tomatoes now. Now I probably need to start several trays at once because it is March 20th. And if you're from the Midwest, you know May can be hit or miss. I've had it snow on Mother's Day. So it was just St. Patrick's Day. Um, I've had it be 80 degrees here on St. Patrick's Day. So we never know what we're going to get. We literally just had a whole bunch of snow again, not 3 days ago, and it's all melted off again. So that's the Midwest life for us. Just depends on your zone, but I need to really get my hands in the dirt here so I can get some plants, not only for my own garden, so that I can sell live plants at the farmer's market. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.